What's good, crypto? I'm your host, Marvin, here to bring you the daily scoop on what's going on in crypto. Bitcoin had a solid rally yesterday, bringing us up back from the 47K region all the way up to $49,000. But in its sleep, it decided to boogie on down to $47,000, dipping into the high $46,000 region. Is this it for the bulls? Or are the bears going to win? Or have the bears actually fallen into our trap again? Monday through Friday, we come here to educate ourselves when it comes to investing in crypto to make life-changing wealth. None of this is financial advice, just my opinion, as I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure to do your own due diligence and research, and make sure to follow me on social, such as Instagram and Twitter, like what you see on the screen, at Media by Marvin. I love to touch base with you guys and just like talk about stuff going on in crypto. So connect with me in all that goodness, but let's not waste any more time. This is going to be a shorter episode, and let's see what's going on in the world of crypto. So as we can see, the market cap has dropped a little bit. We're just over $2 trillion. Bitcoin is hovering at 47,132. Earlier this morning we were at like 46,800 or 46,700. So a good little rally back up into the $47,000 region, which is good to see. And we can take a look at the rest of the market is down basically. Ethereum down 1.5%, 1.2% at 3,100. Cardano at 257. Cardano is just a beast. You know, it's only down 4% on the day. It's still up 23% on the week and 100% on the month. So if you're looking to get into Cardano, it's about 20% off. It was almost at $3. So it's almost 20% off. So if you're trying to get into Cardano, this might be a good place to consider buying. Definitely better than $293. Binance Coin had a great run up yesterday. It was actually at 515. Sucks to see it at 487, but you know what? When Bitcoin goes down, the rest of the market goes down with it. Dogecoin has been really lagging behind just this entire second cycle of the bull run. It's still not even at half of what it was at its all-time high, so it sucks to see that. Polkadot did a good run up at $24. Solana's at $67.67. It was down a little bit more, so if you're looking to develop a position in Solana, because I think this has a lot of room to grow in this bull run, $67 isn't that bad. I mean, it's not as good as when you could have bought it at $50 or $20. 67 is still expensive to me. I wouldn't touch it. I have a very good position in Solana, so I don't intend on taking anything out, but if you're looking to buy in some more, that's not a bad deal right there. As we go down, VJ at 12 cents. Avalanche down 10% basically. This is not that bad. I mean, considering the market cap is just a little bit under $8 billion. $44 is not terrible. Again, it's not as good as you could have bought at like $10, of course, clearly. But just taking a look at the last couple days, I mean, it peaked at just about $59. So you're looking at about a 25% discount. So again, if you're looking to develop a position in AVAX, not that bad. Glad to see Polkadot still holding strong. Some really good strong holds recently, honestly. Really surprised by some of the altcoins. Mono with a really good run up. Engine Coin has been really solid. I think it's just had, a recent listing on Bitstamp or something like that. Same with Chili's. So yeah, Chili's is up here too. So some really strong holders still, regardless of Bitcoin going down. But if we look at the losers, you can see that there's a lot more losers today, especially because Bitcoin is down. But let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's see what's going on. Let's look at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. We're at 75. We're actually up from yesterday, 73, but I think that actually might be due to the fact we had a run up last night, bringing us back up to 49K. So yesterday from 73 back to 75, but I wouldn't be surprised if by tomorrow we go back in and we're either at 73 or still the same. Again, just when in doubt, zoom out, take a look at the year, look at this valley. This was all of summer. So finally getting out of that, and we're moving in the right direction. But today's topic is really Bitcoin. Should we be worried? Is this exactly what we talked about yesterday? Yes, it is. And I'm not a bear. I'm not bearish whatsoever. I'm a mega bull. I'm one of the most mega bullish people probably on YouTube. Is probably annoying, but I don't think this is anything to worry about. I think this is completely healthy, and I'll tell you why. Just taking a look at the current price action, we are at 46,000 now, 842. So we are right about and under the support level that we're talking about. Honestly, 46,000 is really our area of support. I drew one line, but it actually should be a little bit lower. But we can see here there's a lot of action at the 46,900 level. We can see that, you know, in the weeks prior, there's a lot of action and volume around this 46 to 47,000 region. Just a lot of price action, and this is a major level of support. I think we're gonna hold it. We're gonna see what happens throughout the day. Anything can happen in Bitcoin, but I wouldn't be surprised, kind of like what we did yesterday. We dipped into the $47,000 region, rallied up back to 49, created a new higher low, and if we continue to rally later on today, which is what we saw yesterday, I wouldn't be surprised if we created another higher low at like maybe 48,500, 40,800, dip down back into the $47,000 region, and then blast off. I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if Bitcoin decided to kind of create another higher low and then go up. Worst case scenario, and I covered this yesterday, we test the 20-week SMA, which is down at the $42,000 to $43,000 region, which we haven't done yet. I talked about this yesterday, that we could technically go into the $50,000 region in September, like continue to move up, still not be overextended, and continue to move forward. So what could happen is, you know, we create another higher low. I'm going to draw in a different color. Blue. We create another higher low, or we fail to keep the support. We actually go down, test the 20-week SMA, test it as support, which I think we would because we have just so much price action down here too. And then we bounce up going into the $50,000 region, giving us a lot of opportunity for people to buy in one last time, tap into that liquidity, and go back up. Now, should we be concerned? Should we be worried about what's going on with Bitcoin? We can see some people are saying like, oh, this could be like a head and shoulders kind of situation where we see one shoulder, another shoulder at the top, another shoulder on the right, playing out. It could be, and if it does, it would bring us down to the 20-week SMA, and it would help us bounce up from 42,000, 43,000. Do I see that in the cards? I personally think we're going to hold this, but I can be wrong. I could totally be wrong, honestly. But if we take a look, just take a look at the daily, right? We have so much goodness here. Even at the week, I like to see the week. We are doing so well. We've had no retracement whatsoever for like the last couple of weeks. Like, we've had small retracements, but nothing substantial personally. Just taking a look at everything. And what we've been seeing is that we have major run-ups, small pullbacks, major run-ups, and small pullbacks. That's kind of been, you know, the name of the game these last couple of weeks. One red candle after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green candles. It's not that bad. It's a healthy pullback. Testing support is healthy. We want that for a healthy run. We're doing so well. And honestly, there's so much good news, especially with smart contracts for Cardano coming up. I know that's not Bitcoin, but it just develops hype around the crypto space. And then El Salvador having Bitcoin as legal tender, and every citizen in El Salvador that signs up for the program gets $30 worth in Bitcoin. So I think there's a lot of good stuff to look forward to. And when in doubt, just zoom out. Look at how far we've come. I'm not even concerned if we get down to 43 or 42 because I'm going to buy more Bitcoin. I bought more Bitcoin yesterday, and I bought some more Bitcoin today at lower price levels. I saw it like at 46, like 6, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to scoop up some cheap Bitcoin because people are freaking out. People are in this like moment of disbelief whether or not we are actually in a bull run. And that's where we are. People are kind of nervous and anxious to see what things play out. I personally am of the mindset that we are in a bull run. I personally do think so. And even if we dip down a little bit, 42,000, 43,000 is not that bad. We still maintain our bullish structure if we continue to dip down a little bit. And at the end of the day, you have to remember that this is a long game. Even if we have minor setbacks, they're not really setbacks at all. This is just a part of the plan. You know, we could see that before. And this drawback, this little pullback, is very tame to what we've seen in times prior, where we would pump up to 57,000 and wick all the way down to 4,500. That's a $12,000 retracement. That is a lot. That's a lot. And we see that play out. We go up to 58,000. Boom, 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 boom. I think we even wicked down to like $43,000. We go all the way up again, all the way up to 64,000, 65,000. Wicked all the way down to $47,000. So, I am not concerned. I think this is a very tame and healthy pullback. And when in doubt, zoom out. Remember that we're here to make life-changing wealth, and the price of admission is volatility. And all you have to do is sit back, relax, and just play it out. Because we all know that ultimately Bitcoin is going to continue to go up. The day-to-day stuff is just noise at the end of the day. So just keep calm, relax. This isn't a big deal. At the end of the day, Bitcoin is going to continue to move. There's just too much goodness happening in the market. And if you continue to just focus on the long-term picture and just develop a longer time frame, you'll know that this is fine. This is healthy. Nobody is even remembering or talking about the major rumpage that we had back in July when we got from like 36 all the way down to 29, you know? Those were dark days. This is nothing. This is just fine. This is more buying opportunities for me to buy on the way up. I don't want to buy at tops. I'm not buying at $49,000 or $50,000, but if we dip down to 46,500 or 46,000, yeah, I'll scoop up some more for cheap. I'm not gonna put all my capital in it, but I'll nibble on some cheap Bitcoin. And that's the mindset that you have to have. Once you have that mindset of, you know what, I plan on being this in the long haul. I want to hold on to my Bitcoin and I want life-changing wealth. Then you hold on to your Bitcoin. Realize that these are just opportunities given to buy cheap Bitcoin. You want to buy things at a discount, not at a premium. So just hold tight. When in doubt, zoom out. And this is healthy for the market. We want to see a healthy market for Bitcoin. We don't want to enter an area where we just go parabolic and then we have these insane crashes over and over again, as we've seen in months prior. We want healthy retracements on the way up, test support, and continue to move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. We don't want to just go straight to the moon, or else that's just going to crash the entire market. We want to go at a healthy pace. So when in doubt, zoom out and relax. This is going to be fun. This is going to be really, really fun. And I have a feeling if we continue to do what we've done in weeks prior, we've seen that weekend price action is really good for the market. Like on the weekends, it's just been like green, 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 green. And this week has been a little bit more of a pullback, especially since we hit the $50,000 region, which is a big area of contention. Like there's a lot of resistance. There's a big psychological level to get through. It's a big even number. A lot of people set sell orders at that level. So it's no wonder why we're hanging out a little bit below that, but it's healthy. It's fine. It's what to be expected. It was cool to see it over $50,000. I wish we were able to close over it, but you know what? That's not the case. But I think we have ways to go, and I think we're going to see some solid price action this weekend. Anything that goes down must go up. I really believe that for the most part. But I do think we're going to see some good price action this weekend. I think we're going to see Bitcoin rally. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on socials at Media by Marvin. Share this podcast, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.